You know, just when I was ready to move on to another subject, the video that I just posted not too long ago, my guy Tim here is saying, then why are there seashells at the top of the mountains? Nice try. Why do I have to explain basic science to people who believe in this book? It bewilders me constantly. Okay, so let's look at the history of the earth. The history of the earth, especially when we're talking about the Himalayas, we know that the Himalayas came together because of the tectonic plate of the Indian subcontinent coming together with the Asian continent. Now, when those two the subcontinent and the continent came together, either below or at sea level, and they began to push up, then sea life that was coastal to the Asian and the Indian peninsula coming together, they would push the sea level up, up, and up, and up, and up. And as I said in the previous video, 59,000 years ago, the area known as the Himalayas was at sea level or below. When the two continents pushed together, first forming, there's a big body of water in between. Then the body of water slowly shrinks, so sea life is existing. And then once they come together and start pushing up, then ancient sea life would have been trapped in the push-up and then become fossilized as the mountain range is created. Basic science, basic tectonic plate movement, basic continental drift understanding. Now I know, here's the thing, continental drift was considered pseudoscience in the early 1800s when it was first thought about. I forgot the gentleman's name who thought about it. But then as it was discovered in the early 1900s that to be true, it became science. That's usually how that happened. Most things are pseudoscience until proven, and then they become science if they're ever proven. But continental drift is a real thing. Continental tectonic plate movements are a real thing. Plus, that tectonic movement may have caused lava flows which would have pushed up from the underlying seabed, and these lava flows or eruptions would throw ancient sea life at that level into the air over great distances, and they would land on these areas that would become mountains. I know you want this Bible to fit. I understand. And here's the thing, my guy. If it works for you, great. Stay there. But if it's working for you, why are you here? Really? Why are you here? I didn't come to your page and say, hey, Tim, I want to talk to you because I want to convince you that what you're talking about and what you believe in is wrong. Never came to your page, never asked for that. But you're here. But if you're going to come here, I need you to come with a bit more intelligence. All right. There are certain things that are just natural science, that it doesn't matter where it comes from, who the information is provided by. These are just things that have been observed. These are things that people have tested. These are things that have had peer review. And in the peer review, the reason why you have sea life on top of certain mountain ranges or almost any mountain range is simply because when those plates came together, they came from a sea level or below and pushed those things up, and the sea life got trapped there, or they just conformed to that region for a while until they couldn't survive anymore, and then they become fossils. It's not that hard, my guy. You're trying to make it into something that is not in order for it to fit your narrative, and there's really no need for it. Just read your Bible. Don't read anything else. Don't study anything else, and just run with your story, because it makes you happy. It makes you a better person, and you should just do that. Now, if you need your Bible to be a good person, then you got a deeper issue that you might want to investigate. But as far as making outlandish scientific claims to fit your Bible, nah, sir, we're not doing that. So, because your math is, again, not mathing. So you have a great day. And remember always, you got to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibration, and this is my last video on your comments.